Fox. And let me tell you, he's a charmer. Ladies and gentlemen, John Floyd. John, come on out.
Thank y'all so much. Clap for Wynette. Let her hear it. Oh, I am so glad to be here. I tried to lose some weight before the show. It didn't work, as y'all can tell. My problem is every time I try to lose weight, I find it. Anybody else have that problem? It's like, I can't find my car keys when I lose them, but I can find weight when oh, there it is. Is it Krispy Kreme the whole time? What do you know about that? My doctor told me to exercise. I'm just too lazy to exercise. That's why I became a comedian. This is a cool job to have if you're lazy. Because I ain't got to work but like half an hour, maybe an hour a day on a real busy day. And I sleep the rest of the day, y'all. I do. I sleep all day. I read something that kind of scared me not too long ago in a health magazine, y'all. It said for every half an hour you sleep in the day, that's like sleeping 2 hours at night. Did y'all know this? I did a little calculating and realized I'm sleeping 47 hours a day. It scared me. I do like this job, though. Even if I wasn't lazy, it'd be a cool job. It's better than the last job I had. Last job I had, y'all, right when I was starting comedy, I was living out in Los Angeles, and I worked as a bank teller for a little while. Has anybody ever been a bank teller? By applause. Remember a couple. Did you like it? People are rude to tellers. This is a true story. Every single day, at least one person would come up to my window that didn't have their ID with them, so I wouldn't be able to cash their check, and they would always get mad and say the same thing to me. You know, I've got a good mind to take my money right out of this bank. I'd bring them up on the computer and go, oh, we're really going to miss your $9.43. Oh, my Lord, they might have to lay some people off. Now, you going to need all that in cash. All right, I'll give it to you, but you got to promise me you'll let me know what bank you switch all that money to, because I want to buy some stock in them. We had this policy at the bank I was working for the customers. Said if you stand in line for 5 minutes, you get $5. Yeah, $5 for 5 minutes. I started thinking about it. I was making $7 an hour. I quit my job and became a full-time customer. We had a lot of stupid policies at that bank. Another policy we had, y'all get this, said if you want to find out your balance, it'd cost you $4. Yeah, can you believe that? And people were still stupid enough to ask me their balance all the time and be like, yeah, can you tell me my balance real quick? Well, before you walked in here a few seconds ago, it was $300. Now it's $296. And they would try to argue with me. They'd be like, wait a minute, hang on a second, hang on. My balance is what? Well, now it's $292. You keep asking questions, you're going to be overdrawn soon. I think if I was you, I'd shut up while I still had a few bucks. Los Angeles is a bad place to be a teller, too, y'all. It's dangerous out there. We got robbed a lot. We got robbed like every single day. Sometimes I want us to get robbed, though, because when you're a teller, you have to stand on your feet all day long, and that gets kind of old. But when you get robbed, the first thing the guy says is, all right, everybody lay down on the ground. I'd be like, oh, thank goodness. I was hoping we'd get robbed today. I am so tired. What? Oh, yeah, that's my drawer right there. Go ahead and take what you want. Just don't set off the alarm. I'm trying to sleep. Daggum, y'all feels good down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up or not. This stage floor is nice and cozy. I'm just going to... See, a lot of comedians take that whole stand-up comedy thing literally. Not me. I'm just going to rest for... Nah, I better get up. They might get mad at me. Oh, does my hair look all right? I didn't mess it up laying down, did I? It never moves. People think this is a toupee, like I would pay for this. Seriously. Came from the Donald Trump collection, apparently. It's like the biggest, most beautiful head of hair in the entire world. Oh, Lord. Oh, we got the holidays coming up, y'all. You always see people around the holidays you hadn't seen in a long time. But you ever see somebody you hadn't seen in a while and wind up saying something stupid to them? That happened. I was home not too long ago. I was at the mall one afternoon. I bumped into this girl I went to high school with. Hadn't seen her in years. We're having a nice chat, catching up and everything. Then I said, oh, you had a brother that was about our age too, didn't you? What's he up to now? She said, oh, actually a few years ago, my brother killed 2 people in a holdup, and now he's doing life in prison. Yeah, what do you say to that? The conversation is ruined. I tried to save myself, and I was like, oh, Well, tell him I said hey. Oh, I'm glad to be here. Yeah, I need the money. I'm broke. Is anybody in here besides me poor? Oh my, I am so broke. It's embarrassing. I've come up with some ways to save money. I'm going to share some of them with y'all tonight, kind of like a public service announcement from me to y'all. I used to always take my shirts to the dry cleaners when they were dirty. They were charging me like $3 per shirt. I thought that was kind of steep. So now what I do when I have a dirty shirt, I take it to the Salvation Army. They clean it, iron it, put it on a hanger. I go back the next day and buy it for 50 cents. People clapping like, that's a good idea, honey. We got to start doing that. Tax deduction, too. Been shopping at Walmart. I saw this at Walmart because I'm always at Walmart trying to save money, y'all. I was at the checkout aisle. I'm not making this up. There was a lady in front of me. She was buying a toilet plunger and rat traps. If that wasn't bad enough, she slid her credit card. The cashier said, ma'am, do you have another card? That one didn't go through. She said, well, I don't want anybody to steal my identity. I was like, okay, lady, let's think about this for a second. All right, you're out of Walmart buying a toilet plunger and rat traps, and your credit card just got declined. Do you really think anybody wants to be you right about now? I mean, seriously, lady? I live in North Carolina, y'all. If you want to ever feel really good looking, come to the Walmart in Mount Airy, North Carolina, where I live, seriously. But I was there. They made an announcement over the PA system. They said, with the person who lost their keychain with the Carolina Panthers toenail clippers on it, please come claim it at customer service. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, 3 different men on my aisle all kind of went like this for a second. Like, well, no, I got Atlanta Falcons toenail clippers on my keychain. Oh, had a weird experience driving here today. I stopped in a rest area because I had to go to the bathroom. I was in the stall, standing there. All of a sudden, the guy in the stall next to me said, hey. I said, hey. He said, how you doing? I said, I'm all right. He said, so what's going on? I said, nothing, just going to the bathroom. Then I heard him say, let me call you back in a minute. The guy in the stall next to me thinks I'm talking to him. Don't talk on your cell phone in the bathroom. That's time for texting only. Let me ask you, because we're all going to be doing a lot of shopping over the next couple of weeks. Why are receipts so long these days when you go to a big chain store like a Target or a Home Depot or any of the chain drugstores? I brought this to show y'all. I was at a Rite Aid back home last week. I bought one item, a toothbrush. This was the actual receipt that they gave me for that one item. Can y'all tell in the back there with the depth perception? It's like a yard long. I mean, I've done my taxes on less paperwork than this. It's like a scroll from medieval times or something. Hear ye, hear ye. Let it be known that on this day, John Floyd bought a toothbrush at the Rite Aid. He paid $2.49 for it plus tax. He got a coupon for $1 off on his next purchase, an 800 number to call to complete a survey if he has an hour and a half to kill. It's like the end of It's a Wonderful Life. Look, Daddy, Rite Aid says every time a customer makes a purchase, a tree has to die. Well, that's right, Zuzu. Oh, y'all are not. By the way, who's from right here in Tennessee? Let me hear from some of you. Yeah. Oh, there you go. What about Kentucky? I'm just going to name some there. Ooh, what about Alabama? Anybody? Yeah. There you go. Y'all have already proved my. People in the South go crazy when they hear the name of their state mentioned. They go, woo! I've been to all 50 states, all in the South. They woo! I think that's why we lost the Civil War. We can keep our mouths shut. Seriously. It's probably one Yankee soldier in a deer stand with a bullhorn and a rifle. Like, who's from Georgia? Woo! Boom! Who's from Tennessee? Woo! Boom! Guy hiding behind a tree. Please don't say South Carolina. Please don't say that. Who's from South Carolina? Darn it. Woo! I just bought a Southern GPS system. Did y'all know they make those? But they go get you one. They're pretty cool. Because my old GPS system, I didn't like that lady's voice because she was just so boring and precise and monotone. Like, go north on 995, 34.2 miles. Then take exit 63. Go left, go 4.6 miles. Your destination will be on the right. My new Southern GPS system, she's like, okay, you're going to go up yonder ways to Billy Joe's house, and you're going to make a right. Now, if you get to the Cracker Barrel, you done gone too far, Shug. You can make a U-turn in their parking lot. Hey, get me a meat loaf and some fried okra while you're there. I love asking for directions in the South because Southerners will give you directions based on where stuff no longer is. I'm not kidding. I was in Mississippi not too long ago. I got lost in this town I was in. Finally, I swallowed my pride because men aren't supposed to ask for directions. I pulled over in the parking lot. A lady was standing there. I rolled down my window and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me how to get to the highway?" She said, "Okay, you know where the Wendy's used to be." You really think I know where a run restaurant used to be if I don't know where a whole highway still is? Hey, that's it for me. Thank y'all so much. You ready to move on with the rest of the show? Come on, let me hear from you. It is my honor to announce your announcer for the show. He is a legend. He is in the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame, and he is the voice of the Grand Ole Opry. Please clap, make him feel welcome. Keith Bilbrey, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, my man. Woo!